since I have a break from work, I have some extra time, so why not get into this? I don't remember the names of the characters. I think I chose her pass, but it's also this girl too. No, let's go ahead with the main girl. I don't remember what her name was. Chopping on card, yes. Heading through the sharpener arcade on my way home when I realize it's the day that my favorite manga magazine comes out. I right by a bookstore I often go to. I decide to give it a read though. There's a stack of the magazine in question in front of the store. I pick one up and flip through the pages. God, I can't English. Then I glance into the store through the window.
Oh.
Oh. I see Akari inside. She's reading some kind of magazine. Let's go ahead and talk to her. I put the magazine down, enter the store, and approach Akari. Yes, I guess for now I'm choosing Akari's path for now. I don't know if I'm gonna change, but she keeps reading the magazine and doesn't notice me at all. What's she reading? I take a peek from behind. She's reading a cookbook. Let's see here. Spring Bento Special. What? A cooking magazine? So typical.
お客さん困りますね。
Uh-oh.
すみません。
Oh.
ひろゆきちゃん。
Wait, you tricked her. That's funny.
他のお客さんに迷惑ですから立ち読みはご遠慮ください。
まあ、脅かさないでよ。
That's cute. That's cool.
なんだ、また料理の本かよ。どれ読んでも一緒だろう、そんなの。
Aren't they all the same? Not really. It's just different dishes and different cuisines, I guess.
そんなことないよ。新しい本には必ず何か新しい発見があるんだよ。
Yeah, exactly.
ほほう。今日の発見は？
What was today's
サーモンのポテト包みっていうのを今度お弁当に入れてみようかなとか。
Interesting.
食わせろ。俺にも食わせろ。
Well, this guy, I guess this guy really likes salmon.
よし。じゃあ今度弁当を持ってくようなイベントがあったらそれな。
今度って？
まあ何でもいいけど。
We never really.
じゃあちょっと気が早いけど春だしお花見とかは？
Hey, cherry blossoms, perfect.
花見か。
去年はみんなで行ったよね。
ああ、でもありゃ最悪だった。
And the cherry blossoms must be beautiful, I imagine. Last year, Kari, Shiko, Masashi, and I went out at night to see the cherry blossoms. I wanted it to be a quiet, peaceful night, but Shiho chatted it up with some older guys there, and they even started doing karaoke. You ruined everything. Oh boy. Shiho. There's nothing quiet or peaceful about being surrounded by a bunch of drunk guys. Oh no, that sucks. I feel more like being at a CD bar.
また司法の野郎がおっさんの手拍子に乗せられて歌うわ踊るわ。
Oh god.
ひろゆきちゃん、ブツブツ文句言ってた割に料理とかパクパク食べてたけど。
そりゃそうだ。ああなっちまったらもう食うもの食わねえと回収できねえだろ。
私はあれはあれで楽しかったけど。
そうか？お前とまさしなんて最後まで愛想笑いし。
確かにいまいち溶け込めないものはあったけど。
溶け込まなくていいんだよ。
Don't worry about putting it.
でも今年も行きたいな。
去年みたいなのならもうたくさんだ。
It's gonna be like last year. I'll pass. Fair enough.
じゃあ今年は違う路線ということで。
もう。
Let's see. Let's
そう
do
だ
it.
な。そういうことならやるか。
やろう。
じゃそん時にさっきのメニューでも食わしてもらおうか。
わかった。
その他も俺の好物ばっかりでよろしく。それと
お酒はダメ。
No
分か
alcohol.
ってるよ。
I
そんな
know.
ポットでお茶を持ってくね。
あ
そのため息は
Wait, they want alcohol? There's no way. Aren't they too young for that?
ため息なんかついてねえだろ。
Nighttime. It's the night of March 6th. I get in bed early. Oops. Nothing's more common than a warm blanket. I can't be the only one who feels that way, right? It isn't long before I fall into a peaceful sleep. March 7th. Friday, March 7th. I end up waking up early somehow. Today is the graduation ceremony. Maybe I'll go say goodbye to the seniors. Ah, graduation.
ひろゆきちゃん、今日は早かったね。
早い日があるから遅い日があるんだ。
なるほど。
Then the boring graduation ceremony begins. I don't feel any particular attachment to the people who happen to attend the same school as me. It's all just a tedious waste of time. If any of them were nice and dependable like Masashi, that'd be another story. I guess he never really took the time to befriend the seniors. That makes sense because, like, I mean, for me, like, in high school, like, I mean, I did know some of the seniors, but, I mean, like, I guess it's just, like, naturally you don't really interact with the seniors as much because, like, you're like, yeah, because they're in a higher class, right? So naturally, it's just, like, naturally you're gonna interact more with your juniors or your same class, right? You know, because naturally the seniors are more busy. I think that's why. It's finally over. As long as standing up and sitting down, I don't even get to nap. Although I couldn't care less about the graduation, there are girls who were moved to tears. Well, anyway, it's over with now. We freshmen get to go home a little early. The juniors are supposed to be cleaning up the assembly hall. That's because the freshmen had to set up everything up beforehand. Okay, that's interesting. Well, that definitely sounds interesting because everyone had to. It would be interesting to see if the sophomores did anything, I guess. We won't be seeing the seniors again. Masashi speaks up.
Ah.
It makes me a little jealous to think they won't have to come to school anymore.
僕たちも2年後には卒業だね。
気が早えよ、そんな話題。
It's pretty far away, so can't even imagine where I'll be in 2 years.
ひろゆきは進学するの？
It's way too soon to think about that, but Masashi is obsessed with graduation.
予定なんて明日にはもう変わってるかもしれねえんだよ。
それ、ひろゆきらしいね。
Masashi smiles.
なあ、そんなことより今日暇か？
うん、部活も休みだし。
お、ナイスタイミングだな。だったら帰りにどっか遊びに行こうぜ。
いいよ。
よし、決まり。
Okay, we're gonna hang out
あかりちゃんやしほも誘おうか。
best friend.
そうだな。
じゃあ、声かけてくるよ。
We'll decide to hang out for the first time in a while. It's nighttime on March 7th. March 7th is over. That night was one of the rare occasions in which I read a book. It's no wonder I fall asleep early. So he usually doesn't read books. Saturday, March 8th. If I can make it through today, I'll finally get a break tomorrow. Keeping that in mind really gets me motivated. I'm off. I see a blonde girl at the school gate. I thought it was someone with dyed blonde hair, but no, it's Lemmy. Lemmy,
Oh,
cannot
Lemmy.
remember this girl.
Good morning, Hiroyuki. 今日は早いね。
Cute. She has a really hard accent.
レミーって目立つよね。
そりゃ金髪にセーラーだからな。
True. That's a good point.
ブロンドの髪って映画とかで見慣れてるような気がするけど、いざ目の前で見るとやっぱり綺麗だよね。
Well, yeah, I do get why Kari says that because it's like, well, yeah, because I guess for like a Kari, it's kind of like exotic, right? So I can see why.
そうか？
I see it every day, so it feels surprisingly normal to me. Back to school. Then classes were done for today. I just love Saturdays, particularly because classes end so early. Every day should be like this. What should I do now? Okay, here we go. What am I gonna choose? Let's choose Lemmy, you know what? Let's choose Lemmy Shiku. Oh, water gun. I really like how energetic Lemmy is, and she's just really like,
帰って何すっかな。
she's really sunny. She has a really sunny personality. Alright, what should I do when I get home? I think about what I will do after school as I walk down the hall. Before I can process the voice, something sensory rolling down the hall.
レミ？
She's nuts.
How are you?
Lucky for me, Lemmy's panties are on full display for my position. Oh boy. My body's in a bit of pain, but that doesn't bother me. Well, okay, well, here's the thing though. If there's one thing about this version is that they did cut out the fan service, because from what I've learned about the original Too Hard is that there was actual fan service, and I want like actual fan shots and whatnot. But I mean, well, it's fine. Well, eventually I do want to play the original Too Hard at some point. So once I do, you know, but I do want to experience this one first. Anyway, my body's in a bit of pain, but that doesn't bother me.
Fine, thank you.
I raised my hand in response, but I can't take my eyes out of the review I have. Well, yeah, honestly, what guy wouldn't take his eyes off? Yeah. Snow White Beauty. Okay, so I guess that's the color he sees. Ooh. I did it move my position, feigning being a Russian leader. Oh shoot. Well, okay, so obviously B is the gentlemanly thing, but A is, you know, A is the sneaky. Yeah, obviously A is you know, the sneakier closet perv, right? So I don't know. Should I be gentlemanly or should I be a closet perv? I don't know. I think, you know what, let's go for A, fuck it.
いきなり突き飛ばして、俺に何の用だ？
I ask, still lying on the floor. I do all that I can say in the position I was in.
ひろゆき、大丈夫？立てる？
You know, I find it funny that Lemon just doesn't give a fuck. Concerned, Lemon kindly holds her hand out to me. I don't want to move from my courtside seat, but I have no choice but to grab Lemmy's hand. Such a warm, supple hand. I begrudgingly stand up.
うん。ありがとうよ。
ひろゆき、痛くない？
Lemmy seems really worried. It is as if I'm seriously injured. I had to reassure her.
いや、全然平気だぜ。
I jib around in an effort to prove just how fit and fighting I am. That's cute. Lemmy's adorable. He seems so happy that it's hard to believe how concerned she was a second ago. The radiance of her smile reminds me of the Californian sunshine. Well, okay. Well, I mean, well, yes, actually, that's a really good comparison. But now, I mean, well, I live in California, and nowadays California is really not that cool. All right, I'm confident. I'm sure. I mean, there's a lot of Japanese people who actually visit California, and I mean, they like it. But at the same time, I'm sure that there's a lot of things that they see, such as, for example, like the dirty streets and the homeless people. I'm sure there's a lot of that things that they see, but like, oh my god, right? Yeah, like California is not. I mean, it's like Southern California is not all like that great. But anyways,
な
moving
ん
on.
だよ。転んだぐらいで俺は死なないぜ。
だってひろゆき自分で立てなかったよ。
それはだな。別の事情が。
Oh boy.
なに
Oh no. Let me joyfully links arms with me. The sudden feel for body close to life makes me a little nervous. I guess it's normal for an American. They're more touchy-feely.
どんな事情なの？
スカートの中を覗いてたんだよ。
Wait, no, he's not actually saying it. As if I can say that.
なんでもねえよ。
No reason.
ね、ひろゆき。
なんだ？
これってドラマティックな出会い。
Dramatic encounter?
は？
Dramatic encounter?
男と女が衝突。
Fitted
これって
encounter?
運命的出会いでしょ？
That's funny.
運命的。
Fate. Then I finally remember something. Let me explain this to me once before, using her face to describe how Kurosagawa and I met. Did she really try to recreate that herself? Talk about thinking literally.
そりゃ違うだろ
I don't think so. This is less fate and more Lemmy-induced.
そうなの？
俺とレミーが偶然ぶつかったってなら話は別だけど 今のはわざとぶつかってきてねえか
Lemmy's funny.
私
It wasn't dramatic.
ドラマティックしたかったから。
So silly.
気持ちはわかるけどなそういうのはドラマチックじゃね
そうなの。じゃあ
She
次は偶然ぶ
accidentally
つかるよ。
Well, if you deliberately tried to do that, then it's not an accident, Lemmy. I'm sorry.
おいおい要はそれだけかよ
忘れてたよ。私ひろゆきに聞きたいことがあったの。
何を
じゃあ一つだけ聞いていい？
うん
子供好き？
Huh? Wait, is she implying that she wants to... Yo, huh?
何
Oh boy. I don't know how to react. How did the topic get switched to that? Okay, I guess Lemon really likes Hiroyuki. Jesus Christ.
子供が好きかって
I'm curious as to what my answer will lead to.
いいえ。
誰の子供だよ
I'm worried that she means our kids or something.
誰のでもないわよ。
No in
よそ
particular.
の子供。
Oh, that's what she means. Don't stare at me like that. Jeez. You know what, fuck it, let's say. I like it. You know what, it's good. Say, oh, I like it. Kids are honest and cute.
そりゃ好きかな
Yeah, I like them.
やっぱり。
お
私も子供大好き。
No.
そりゃよかったな
私子供に優しい人も好き。
Hugs my arm. Oh boy. Man, let me so forward. Man, it's like, I mean, yeah. I wasn't expecting her to get so close.
でもさなんでそういうこと聞くんだ
今は秘密で
の
言わぬは言うに勝る。
Speech is silver, silence is golden.
なんだそれ
That's definitely a Western saying for sure.
ごめんひろゆき。私時間だから。
Yeah. I think. Wait, I don't. Well, I have no clue if they have a similar saying in Japanese. I don't. But for sure, at the very least here in like the U.S., that's a common. That's like a common phrase, right?
おい
Yeah, I've definitely heard that before. Here, I have no clue if they have an equivalent in Japanese. I don't know. Chaps away from me and then runs off.
じゃあねひろゆき。
This girl's nuts. I love her. I stand there staring blankly. Why in the world did she ask me that? Especially since we don't really talk much during class or anything either. Nighttime. Tomorrow Sunday. I can stay up a little later. Maybe I'll listen to the radio. Fuck it, let's do it. Turn the radio on.
今日の一発目、ペンネームフーリンガンさんからのお便りです。
Wait,
みね
there's
ちゃ
no
んこんばんは。
subtitles.
はい、こんばんは。いつも応援しています。ありがとう。ところでこの間、牛丼屋で噂のつゆだくを注文してみました。つゆだくとは、つゆをダクダクかけるという意味です。で、そのまんまやんっていう、波一つつゆだくでという風にオーダーします。出てきた牛丼は本当につゆがいっぱいで、
Wait, is this
最
like
後
a
は
special
雑炊の
feature
よ
or
うな
something?
感じになります。個
There's
人
no
的にと
subtitles
ても
to
味
this,
わい
so
深いものだと思いました。機会があればみねちゃんもつゆだくで頼んでみてはいかがですかっていうことなんですけれども、つゆだくって私これ初めて聞きましたけどもね、結構ポピュラーなんでしょうか。噂のって言ってますけどね。
I have
み
no
ねは
clue.
ね、まあ
Same.
そういう牛丼屋さんによく行くんですよ、チェーン店の。でね、普通の人に混じって、
Hold
と
on,
か
let me
男の人に混じ
let
っ
me
て、
see if there's
卵
any
一個
way
つけてく
to
ださい
look
と
up.
か言うんですけど、そこでつゆだく
I
があ
have
っ
no
た
clue
ら
what
お
they're
すすめ
saying,
なんで、
so
今度ぜひぜひ試してみようと思います。ハッピーハート。皆さんこんばんは、唐島みねこです。そろそろ合格発表のシーズンですね。ドキドキドキドキ。合格された皆さん
No clue.
おめでとうございます。そして残念ながらそうじゃなかった皆さん、気を落とさずまた頑張ってください。みねもですね、大学落ちたりとかオーディション落ちたりとかいろいろ辛い
Oh
こと
wow,
は
I
あり
have
ま
to
すけ
listen
れ
to
ど
the
も、
whole thing.
また
Oh
ね、自分
shoot.
が頑張ってればチャンスはあると思いますので、一緒に頑張っていきましょう。そういうことで今日も30分お付き合いよろしく。
Interesting. The other day, Masashi was going on about some beef bowl with lots of sauce. Oh, that's why. Oh, I did. Okay, I did hear the word gyudon. I remember that. So I don't know if this has something to do with the radio program. Now I want to eat it too. And March, yeah, because the radio, the program mentioned gyudon. So I know. I mean, yeah. So I'm gonna have to figure out if there's some sort of like transcript of what they said on the radio, because I have no clue what they said for the most part. Yeah, I do find it interesting how they didn't have subtitles for it. So I don't know if it's like something you unlock, or maybe it's like some sort of secret thing you unlock and they just chose to not have subtitles for it, and maybe they want you to find some other way to find the transcript. I don't know. Anyways, that was been interesting. Sunday, March 9th. Finally a day off. Just let me sleep. He wants to knock out. I mean, I don't blame him, I guess. Midday. I end up staying in bed until the afternoon. After the light meal, I decide to clean the house. Just clean the living room. Alright, let's do this. First I clean up and vacuum, then I'll wipe off what was a rack. Thump, thump, thump. Thump, thump, thump. Ooh. Squish, 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 squish. Squish, 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 squish. Ooh. Cleaning this whole big house myself is tough. Alright, I should go for backup. Best support available was Akari. Ah, interesting. Give her a call.
もしもし、上岸ですが。
もしもし、俺だ。
はい。
Oh crap. I thought it was Akari, but it was her mom.
ひろゆきです。こんにちは。あかりいます。
ひろゆきちゃんなの？あかり？ああ、ご ごめんね。今朝早くに出かけちゃったのよ。
She's not there.
そうですか。ああ、じゃあいいです。
ごめんね。
Oh. No, Kari. She's useless. Kari's supposed to be around at times like these. Well, she has a life, I guess. Man, where'd she go? Oh well, I have to manage on my own. By the time I finish cleaning, the sun is setting. I'm so tired. Dang, he spent all day cleaning. That's crazy. Nighttime. That night, I finally listened to a CD Masashi lent me, and I accidentally stayed up late. Kari's probably gonna say I look sleepy tomorrow. March 10th. Morning already. I should get up before Kari arrives.
おはよう、ひろゆきちゃん。
おお、
眠そうだね。
まあな。
ひろゆきちゃん、寝癖ができてるよ。
Oh, he definitely has. Yuki definitely has some bedhead.
何？
I frantically pressed my hair to my head.
どこだ？
後ろ後ろ。
Touched the back of my head.
あった。うわ、こりゃまた派手に跳ね上がってるな。
It makes me feel like a manga character. Yeah, exactly. Because, like, say for example, like Goku, right? That's funny. If I go to school like this, they'll give me some goofy nickname.
治りそう？
ダメっぽい。やべえな。
You know,
こういうのって濡らしたぐらいじゃ治んねえし。 か
I
といって今さら頭洗ってる時間もねえし。
I do like how Akari is very thoughtful and she is considering Yuki's appearance, right?
うん、
Stand there thinking at the door.
そうだ、いい方法が。
どうすんだ？
ちょっとお邪魔するね。
Akari takes off her shoes and enters the house.
俺んちの台所に何があんだよ。
濡らしてもいいタオルある？
その辺にぶら下がってるやつ。
She sucks the towel with water.
濡れタオルなんかじゃ治ん。
いいのいいの。次はレンジ
Microwave.
借りるね。
I see. Akari sticks the wet towel in the microwave.
なもんチンしてどう？
まあ見てて。
Akari sounds confident.
あ
The microwave finishes.
おっちち。はい、
It's
どう
hard.
ぞ。
Akari holds the steamy towel out to me. It's like the hot towels they give you at restaurants.
そうか。それで寝癖を抑えるわけか。
そうそう。
Akari nods. Place the towel against my hair right away.
すっげえ裏技知ってんじゃねえか。どこで得た知識だ？
この間テレビでやってたの。
Interesting.
そうか。いいこと聞いたぜ。
Yeah, I like how Kari's she's very what's the word? Very dependable, right? It's lunchtime. I finish eating and head off to use the bathroom. Then in the hall on the way back to the classroom,
ひろゆきちゃん。
I run into Akari. He's holding the book.
なんだ？どこ行くんだ？
図書室に本を返しに。一緒に行く？
I wondered why she was asking me, but I had nothing else to do, so I considered it and said,
そうだな。
I agreed to go. And so we head to the library. This library was only constructed a few years ago. It's quiet and air-conditioned, making it one of the most pleasant locations in the school. I pretty much never borrow books, but I do nap in the library sometimes.
返す前に次に借りる本を探してこようと思うんだけど。
お、行ってこい。ここで待ってるから。
ひろゆきちゃんもたまには何か借りたら？意外に読みたい本が見つかるかもしれないよ。
まあな。
Answer was disinterest. Borrowing books is one thing, having to return them is such a pain that I can't be bothered. But if I'm honest about that, Akari would keep arguing.
はいはい。じゃあまあ適当に見ますかね。
I'll leave it at that. Kari looks at me and giggles. I can tell by the look in her face that she doesn't believe me. That's cool. Yeah, Kari definitely knows Yuki very well, so that's cool. That's very nice. She knows I'm being evasive. Yeah, I get it. She sees right through me. That's what happens when you've known someone for as long as we've known each other. She always knows what I'm thinking.
じゃあもし借りたい本があったら言ってね。カードの書き方教えてあげるから。
I can do that much by myself, but
あ
I just go along with it. Harry grins and walks off. That's cute.
あ。
I don't know if I actually want a book, but now I have to walk around looking at them. I feel like I just got played. That's funny. Well, whatever. Maybe there really is an interesting book somewhere. I scan the shelves. I glance all the titles, but don't look any deeper. After passing by the bookshelf in front of me, I walk over to the tall bookshelf at the back of the room. A girl is there, standing on her tiptoes and straining to reach for something up high. Wait, I forgot this girl's name. She can't seem to reach the book. She has almond-shaped eyes, glasses, and braided hair. I've seen this girl before. She stands on her toes like a ballerina in a desperate attempt to extend her hand further. But her fingertips barely touch the spine of the book. She can't seem to grab it. I feel bad just watching without doing anything. Ooh. No, I just grab the book, man. Just grab the book. I reach out, pull the book off the shelf, and hold it out to the girl. She gives me a blank look as she takes it.
そいつを取りたかったんだろ
Oh, Fujita. When I say that, the girl remains silent and gives me a suspicious look. She doesn't thank me. Instead, her harsh eyes glare at me through her glasses. Whoa, damn. Alright, she's how do I say? She thinks we're sussy, so... I don't like when people give me help I didn't ask for either, so I know how she feels. But she can't even say thank you. Well, whatever. I don't want it to seem like I'm waiting for a thank you, so I turn to leave. And then... she stops me before I can go.
お
I turn back to her.
どうも。
That was a cut word of thanks. It's not much of an apology considering how insistently she stopped. Still, I guess there are people like this out there. The sort of people who just can't say thanks. I'm actually like that myself. I'm secretly chuckling to myself when
ついで言うたらなんやけど、
the girl speaks up.
私が取ろうとしとった本、これとちゃう。その隣のやつやねん。
She pushes it back into my hands. That's funny. What? Does she want me to put this back and get the other book? Man, she could even thank me right now. How demanding. If we're going to put the book back and grab the next one.
こっちか
This one.
違う、右のやつ。
Okay, she's definitely a tsundere. And a pretty bad, a pretty crazy tsundere. Yeah, she's definitely Sun. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
俺か
そう。
I put the book off the shelf and handed it to the girl.
合ってるか
She checks the title.
合ってる。
She nods. Oh, okay, so there was another book you wanted.
ありがとう。
I hear the consign inflection in her voice. Oh, interesting. She's more of a country girl then. Then the girl turns away and leaves. Well, no. So she does know how to say thanks. Although it's not as if I have any particular intentions, it's kind of nice to get a thank you from a girl I don't know. That makes sense.
どうしたのひろゆきちゃん。
Kari overhears conversation and comes over.
いや今の女の子がさ本が取れなくて困ってたから
今の星名さんだ。
Ah, Kari knows who she is.
知ってんのか
うん。だって同じクラスだもん。
Kari nods. So her name's Oshina. She sounds like she came from Kansai.
あいつ大阪出身か
Kari puts her head to her lips and looks up, pondering the question.
うん確か大阪じゃなくて京都とか神戸の方だったんじゃないかな。大阪じゃないとは言ってたと思うけど。
Either way, she's from Kansai.
星名さんってすっごく頭が良くて、この前の実力テストじゃ学年トップだったっていう話だよ。
Wow, that is pretty smart.
そいつは関心だな。
He did seem smart.
それにしても気の強そうな女だな。
As soon as I say that, Akara responds,
うんちょっとね。
I guess Akara tried to help out Hoshina before. I see ambivalence in Akara's smile. After school. After school, I have the misfortune of being on cleaning duty. Oof. I'm in charge of the area around the shoebox. I take out a broom and sweep here and there before deciding I'm done. Oh, that sucked. Ah, let me... Someone calls out my name. It was a distinct inflection. Half Japanese, half American accent. I know who it is.
はーい。
I lift my hand to wave, but
あれ
then...
お前のその格好。
Oh, isn't that an archery outfit? I noticed Lemming clothes. I'd never seen her in before. She notices my staring as well.
あのね、私ヒュートオープなのよ。
Archery club. Oh boy. She's pronouncing archery wrong. That's funny. She beams.
弓道
Archery?
ああ、弓道部か。
That's funny. Where I aim at a target and shoot arrows with the bow.
日本の文化の研究なの。
That's cool. I mean, well, that's definitely a good way to immerse yourself in Japanese culture, I guess. Let me explain why she started. A very typical foreigner in Japan reason.
いつ弓道部に入ったんだ？
入学した時からよ。
もう始めて1年くらいか。
いや、
腕前の方はどうなんだ？
I casually ask. I feel like she would really look the part standing there, pulling back the bow. If I was to westernize her look, I'd say she resembles a female Robin Hood. As I think to myself.
全然ダメね。ど
No,
こに飛ぶか
let
わ
me...
からないの。
I guess she's kind of clumsy when it comes to athletics, maybe? Her answer is way off my target. Very traditional Japanese martial arts isn't the best fit for a California girl, let me.
イメージ的に向いてないんだよ。もっとぴったりなのがあるだろ？
Cheerleading.
例えばチアリーダーだとか。
yeah, cheerleading is definitely a more West Coast thing, for sure.
豪にいれば豪に従えよ。日本にいる時は日本の文化スタディするの。
Yeah, that's definitely common Western scene, for sure.
向き不向きは関係なしってわけか。ま、好きでやってるならいいけどよ。
日本の文化大好きよ。
感心感心。
I nod. Seeing her love for learning, is that right? Motivates me to be more diligent in my studies too. What should I do now? There's Akari. Who's this girl? I don't know who this is. Who's this guy? Turn home. You know what? Let's check out this girl. I don't know who she is. Or at least I don't remember who she is. School gate. Oh wait, I can actually move? Oh shit. Oh, this is cool. What? That's cool. Am I supposed to talk to some... Oh, there she is. I don't remember. I mean, it's been a while since I played this. Since I played the beginnings, I don't know if she was into this already. Oh, okay. It's Kurisugawa. I see Kurisugawa standing by the school gate and spacing out.
よ、先輩。
Oh yeah, I remember. This is a girl that bumped into the main guy at the beginning. So like she bumped into her and she was like all quiet. She didn't really say anything. I remember now. Okay. When I call her, she slowly turns around. I'm captivated by the way her long, soft hair sways with movements. She really is pretty.
先輩これから帰り？
She nods.
そうか。じゃあ
Screw it.
先輩一緒に帰らないか？
I grin. She stares at me. And then
あの
she gives me an apologetic reply.
ご一緒したいのは山々ですが。何？なんか用事でもあんの？
Interesting.
だったらその用事に付き合っても。
Yes, then. Whoa.
なんだ？
An aging man in a black suit steps out of a parked limo. The man in the black suit, he walks. The man in the black suit. Oh, this is a typo. Okay. The man in the black suit walks past me. Yeah, he shouldn't be in the middle there. The man in the black suit walks past me like nothing had happened. Or well, actually, another thing could be is they. I think they could put a semicolon after the if they want to have the he, they could put a semicolon after the word suit and the black suit. Yeah, I think they could put a semicolon after the word suit. But anyways, yeah, the he shouldn't be there. The man in the black suit walks past me like nothing had happened, walking in front of me as he does so.
セリカお嬢様、大変失礼いたしました。
Oh, it must be
どうぞ
her
お車へ。
servant or something. He's an oddly burly old man with a gray mustache. He seems more like a butler or something than a chauffeur. Watching this, Wait, do we call out to her? Just stood there. Oh, shoot. You know what? Let's do it. Kusagawa gets in the limo.
先輩
I can't stop myself from crying out to her. She jumps and looks in my direction.
今度は一緒に帰ろうぜ。
She stares at me and nods. The closed door severs the connection between us.
あ
The limo quietly speeds off.
あ、先輩またな。
I mutter at the speeding car. Kusagawa watches me from the back seat, like she feels awful about what just happened. Poor guy, he missed out an opportunity to hang out with a girl. Uh-oh. Nice. My next door neighbors, Mr. and Mrs. Kawakami, are fighting again tonight. Somehow, just like clockwork, they always wait until late at night to start fighting. Jesus Christ. They're the kind of couple who fights a lot because of how close they are. So I'm not worried about them, but I wish they could try to not bother their neighbors until... Jesus Christ. Oh boy. I 10 minutes after my alarm clock goes off, I stretch and get out of bed. Now let's try to live another day to the fullest.
行ってきます。
I inform the empty house that I'm leaving, then head out and lock the door. That's funny.
おはよ
Akari-chan. Akari runs up from behind and stops next to me. Her smile is dazzling in the morning sunlight.
おっさあかり。相変わらず垂れ目だな。
And droopy eyes. Whoa, yo, he's actually hit on her. What the hell? Wow. Damn.
う。
A somewhat troubled look appears on Akari's face, and she gives me an awkward smile. Park's greenery is more vivid than usual. Probably because it rained last night. The air seems a bit more crisp too. It feels nice.
ねえひろゆきちゃん、
When we reach the middle of the park, Akari suddenly speaks up.
今日もお昼はパンでしょ？
そうだけど。
Why not? Sandwiches are my lunch every day as of late. I don't have time to make a bento, and I'm tired of all the school lunches, so Masahi and I buy them from the student store. You can get a pork cutlet sandwich, sausage roll, and a cafe au lait for 320 yen. So that's been my standard lunch recently. Yo, that's cheap as hell. It's like what, that's like $2 or so. That's really cheap. Well, then again, this is an older time though, for sure. Sometimes you get a tuna sandwich instead of a pork cutlet sandwich, or fruit juice instead of a cafe au lait, so don't get bored.
それがどうかしたか？
毎日パンだと飽きてこない？
まあな。けど学食メニューの方が食い
Man,
飽きちまったから
this guy
な。
really doesn't like school lunches. Are they really that bad? I don't think school lunches are that bad. If they're free. I don't know if they're free or not. I have no clue. But if they're free, it can't be that bad.
今日ね、お弁当作ってきたよ。
Oh, Nakari saves the day of the bento. Man, that's so nice of her.
俺の？
Nakari, not.
サンキュー。気が利くじゃねえか。でもなんでまた急に？
最近いろいろとお弁当のメニューを研究しててね。
Experimenting.
練習相手ってわけか。まあ
This guy gets
俺はただで食え
free.
るだけで嬉しいけどさ。
Good point, Yuki.
一応ひろゆきちゃんの好きなものばかりを選んだつもり。
いいね。
お昼になったら一緒に食べようね。
あ、オッケー。
Harry giggles. Nice, free lunch. Living expenses I get from my parents are barely enough to survive on, so saving on lunch gives me more to spend freely. Look at me.
じゃあお昼になったら一緒にね。
Kari says, reminding me as we part ways in the hall. Letter 15. Third period break. During third period break, I'm walking down a first floor hallway. Trying to yawn, it doesn't sound like convincing. The weather's nice again today. I yawn and gaze out the window, spotting a familiar face in the courtyard. Who's it this time? Ah, Sarika. The daughter of the Kurusugawa group, a corporate giant that commands respect for everyone. She's supposedly the whole package. Gorgeous, brilliant, and as graceful as they come. We come from completely different worlds, and yet we're bumping into each other more often lately. It's funny how connections between people can start in the most unexpected ways. Now about her, she's sitting on the bench in the courtyard by herself. As for what she's doing nothing again. She just sits in the morning sunlight and watches the clouds. I have no idea what she's there for. Sunbathing? She sat so still that I think she might be sleeping with her eyes open. She's like a doll. What a weirdo. That's interesting, she just sits there. As a growing high school boy, fourth period is brutal as I wait for lunch right after. The battle with hunger begins. Did as a guy asked to start eating breakfast every morning, but that somehow made me feel hungrier than before. I pray that my stomach won't rumble. This is one problem that hard-working guts can't solve. It'd be awful if it grows a little while the class is silent. Or if it grows while the class is silent. I'd be a laughingstock. Ah, I'm starving. 20 minutes left? I just want to eat with Sakari already. I wonder if he's actually gonna be able to eat with Sakari. Something tells me that something's gonna happen. Fourth period ends and it's finally lunchtime. Normally I'd be in a mad dash to get a sandwich, but not today. I sit and rest my head on the desk as I wait Akari's lunch delivery. Hurry up and get over here. Just then, Akari enters from the hall with a gym bag.
ひらゆき。
よーし来た来た。待ってたぞあかり。早く食わせてくれ。
This guy. I've been waiting, Akari. Feed me.
でもせっかくだからどこか別のところで食べない？
どこかってどこだよ。
今日は天気もいいし屋上で
On
と
the
か。
roof, of course. That's
屋
cool.
上か。
Well, sure. Maybe you need to get in the classroom, but too cliche.
よし。じゃあ上行くか。
Akara and I go up to the roof. The school roof is surrounded by a fence, and students are allowed up here freely. So a lot of students eat here for lunch. We are among them.
いい天気だね。
そうだな。
あの辺で食べよっか。
あ、
Man, that definitely looks fun, you know, like sitting up on a roof and eating something with a girl, right? That must have been fun. That must be fun. Thanks to being on top of a hill, the view from the school roof is magnificent. Beyond the fence, we can see the town we were born and raised in. It's this high school's best feather. Best feather? Oh, you know what? It's part of a feature. It must be, it's another typo. Jesus Christ.
今日
Anyways,
は空気が澄んでるね。遠くの方までよく見えるよ。
Akari said. She takes out 2 bags and a bottle of tea.
ひろゆきちゃんの分。
お、サンキュー。
I accept one of the bags and take out the bento box inside. It has a cute illustration of a bear on top. Mine is about 1.5 times the size of Akari's.
お前、相変わらずクマ好きだな。
No, it's
可愛い
cute.
でしょ？
まあ、このイラストはな。でもクマなんてのはな、本当は臭いし凶暴だし、ちっとも可愛かねえんだ
That's
ぞ。
another good point for an MC.
本物はそうかもしれないけど。
Akari looks slightly annoyed.
まあいいや。それより飯飯。
I open the box.
おお。
I see, it really does have all my favorite foods. And my favorites change a lot, but it's based on the latest data.
さすが、よくわかってんじゃねえ
That's
か。
funny.
うん。ひろゆきちゃん、朝とかによく好きな食べ物の話をしたりするでしょ？
それを覚えてたのか。
Oh yeah, yeah, Akari definitely cares about Yuki for sure. A lot. Akari smiles and nods.
あかり、お前ってやつは、
ん？
なんでそう昔からどうでもいいことばっかり覚えんだ。
Oh,
テ
bro,
スト
what?
の成績
No,
とかは
no.
良くないくせに。
No, dude, what you do?
うん。なんでだろう。
Akari cocks her head, like she's wondering about the same thing herself.
じゃあ、早速いただかせてもらうぜ。さっきから腹減って死にそうなんだ。
Pick up the chopsticks and pull them apart.
食べて食べて。
いただきまーす。
Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. It's delicious, of course. I don't say so, but the speed of my chopsticks in my mouth did the talking for me. That's enough of Akari to understand. That's enough for Akari to understand. She contentedly starts to eat as well. Akari's cooking is honestly delicious. Her mother taught cooking for a living, so she has the technical skills from that. But I think her greatest strength is being able to guess people's favorite foods. She mentioned that she learns from my past reactions and factors them in the next time she cooks too, if I remember right. Munch, munch, munch.
そんなに急いで食べると喉に詰まるよ。
Kara pours 1 cup of tea and hands it to me. I was getting pretty close to choking, so I take it and guzzle it down. I guzzle it all down.
ほら、もっとゆっくり食べないと。
Well, I mean, I guess the guy's really, really hungry, but yeah, you need to slow down, bro. Kara giggles. Nom nom nom. Munch munch. Munch munch munch. And lastly, I finished everything before Akari has even eaten half her food.
ごっそさん。
I inform Akari.
お粗末様でした。
She smiles back. My stomach's finally calm. What a satisfying meal. I lean back against the bench and stretch my arms out wide. Akari watched me laze about and chuckle. After school, students started to head home and the classroom's emptying out. What should I do now? Alright, let's stick with the car this time. We can walk a bit. Let's see where car is, shall we? Wait, is it actually her or did I trigger another one? Let's see here. Spot Akari, Masashi talking in front of the shoe racks.
ってことあるよね。
Masashi asks.
うんうん、あるある。
They seem oddly excited.
よう、お二人さん。
ひろゆき、
ひろゆきちゃん、
まさし、お前部活は？
テスト前だから今日から休みなんだ。
Ah,
ところで何の話？
貧乏症についてよね。
ways to save money, smart.
貧乏症？
うん。例えばファーストフードのお得なセットを注文するとき、ついつい頭の中で
するする。ほんの数十円割安ってだけで本来飲みたくもないはずのカフェオレとかを頼んだりして。
Mm,
そうやってちょっと得しただけですごく幸せになるよね。
well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt to be, how do I say? What's the word? It doesn't hurt to be frugal, I guess.
まさに貧乏症ってやつだよね。
ひろゆきちゃんもそういうのってない？
Wait, no, I would never say that. So much like a ramble.
お前
about
ら
it.
俺に貧乏症ネタを振っちまったからには覚悟しろよ。ちょっとやそっとじゃ終わらねえぜ。
I would never say the B choice. That's just dumb. Why the fuck would you say that?
まず基本からいくか。紅茶のティーバッグは必ず2回以上は使う。
Wait, you can do that? Oh boy.
基本だね。
何回か使ってなかなか出なくなったやつは出なくなったやつ同士を2つ入れてさらに取る。そこまでして飲みたいかってくらいに取る。もう後半はうっすら色がついてるだけのお湯なんだけど。
それでもなんだか得した気分になるよね。
あとスーパーで買い物をした時とか取ってもいいビニール袋があるとついつい何枚も持ってきちゃわねえか。
あ、持ってくる持ってくる。
Kari says.
またそれをきれいに畳んで引き出しにしまっていつでもスタンバイ OK って状態になっているにもかかわらず、
そうそう。
I have a really good for it.
コンビニの袋大量に溜め込んでねえ
That's
か。
funny.
貯めてる貯めてる。
いつかゴミ袋とかに使おうと思って取っておくんだけど
What do you think?
使うよ
They're
り
just
増え
rid
る
of
一
it.
方
Oh
で
boy.
最後は結局まとめて捨て、
するよ。するする。
それと同じようなもので
That's funny.
デパートとかの紙バッグと
Cookie
か
tins.
缶の箱とかあるとなんとなく小物の整理とか始めちゃったりするよね。
あと捨てられないといえばやっぱ服。時代遅れだしもう絶対嫌いのも分かってんのに。
いつか着ることもあるだろうと思ってね。
それも貧乏症だよね。
捨てようと思ってたはずの穴開き靴下をついつい洗濯しちまってしょうがねえからもう一回履こうかとか。
あるある。せっかく洗ったからには捨てる気がしなくて。
スパッと捨てりゃいいのにさ。それができないのがつくづく貧乏症だよな。
そうだよ。
たまに財布の中身出してみたらおいこれどこだっつう店のサービス券とかが大量に出てきたりとか。
あ、今も入ってるよ。
That sucks.
じゃあこれがあったら貧乏症シリーズ行ってみるか。まずはジーパンの裾上げで残った布。これを引き出しに何枚も溜め込んでるやつ。何それ使うの？
あるいっぱい。
刺身についてる醤油とかわさびの袋。
あるある。
コンビニのスパゲティとかについてくるフォークやスプーン。あれを洗って使ってる家も貧乏。
普通のスプーンがあるのにね。
同様にコンビニの箸を引き出し一杯貯めてる家も。
箸袋ごとに分けて整理したり。
That's funny. That's so interesting.
だったら駅前とかで配られてるティッシュも同じだよね。
I
いっぱ
like
い
I'm
持って
saving
て
money with
い
them.
らないけどなんか得した気分。
それもついつい溜まりがちだよね。使う機会もないし。
あと
Let's continue until I got home. I can't believe I spent the whole 30-minute walk talking about ways to be cheap. That sounds fun, to be honest. It's the night of March 11th. I do some reading before I go to sleep. Manga counts as reading, right? Yes, it does. Definitely. Yeah, it counts. Alright guys, I think I'll leave off here. Wednesday, March 12th. Yeah, I'll leave off here. How do I... Alright, save. There we go. Ah, yeah, so as you can see, last time I played this was back on... yeah. Yeah. So last time I played this was back on July and June when it came out, or like kind of not too long after it came out. Yeah, but it's alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Take care. Yes, I do want to play this more because I do have a bit more time right now. So yes, I do want to play it